Hi everyone. Hi, good evening everyone. Hi, today we have got someone very special. I've known this guy for so long since my university year. And so today I have the privilege to invite him to come to our Ask Vicky How. So this guy is none of the less Christopher Top. I'm sure any one of you in the digital market would have known Christopher. Christopher is the group CEO of Digitally.Asia Group. Hi, Christopher.
Hey, hi. How are you guys? Hi, Vicky. Long time no see.
Long time no see, long time no see, really long time no see. Can you just briefly introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Christopher Top, and I have been in this digital scene for quite a long time. Even when I was studying, I already became a blogger. So I think that's my first entry into it. But before I know it, from a blogger to be investment banker, and I realized that social media, a lot of people need it. So in the corporate world, not a lot of people can find the creative guys, right? So I'm like one of the special like pioneers lah. So from there, I've made a lot of client base for over about 10 years from clients like local clients like Maybank, SP Setia, PwC, and a lot of other brands. But my most recent like big winnings I'm very proud of that my team has also achieved with me is that we ran the Alibaba Double 11 online sale, the biggest online sale for 2018. So everything there, anything to do in Malaysia, Singapore, and Australia is what we've done. And last year we worked with Tencent Games to run an esports like influencer marketing. So Tencent is like a very famous brand. And just recently we actually won our second year of winning the Lenovo Asia Pacific account, which is a really big account for us, and prove that we are boutique agency, small boutique agency, can also be as good as regional agencies.
This is a huge milestone for Christopher. Actually, Christopher is from IC. I believe some of you which graduate from UK knows about, those smart guys go to IC, Imperial College. He's
Yeah.
one of the Imperial College guy that, a lot of people would know Christopher back then. Okay. So digital and technology is a big it's a huge component. It consists of maybe marketing and also finance, which is cryptocurrency. So which part of digital and technology you are in?
Okay, so I'm going to be first to admit that I don't think that anyone who's really special, specialty in any of this field because it's growing so fast. But there are a lot of people who have spent a lot of years in any of these industries, and I want to say that actually I'm not the special person guy because I need to have very broad knowledge. So I work with all kinds of clients, right? Especially property, and I was in the prop scene for a good 3 years, and then of course in banking, accounting, the technology, gaming also sector. So it's like I had a touch in all this, but most of the time I actually work with experts within the industry to understand the entire business process of the company. And because it's also very unique, right? So
Correct.
I try to understand every bit and also the human factor also to create new solutions using digital that can make the company better, faster, more cost efficient, and more importantly, create future-proof products. So that's what I do for clients.
We just had Elizabeth Sue last week to come to our platform to talk about prop tech. So technology right now is something that we cannot live without. It's something really important. And Facebook, when we talk about technology, we cannot leave Facebook alone. I have seen, I'm sure you did also. I've seen how Facebook evolved over the years since our uni years, and I still remember, Facebook have changed their business model a couple of times. At first, Facebook it was just a place where you talk to your friend and you play games with your friend online. I used to play Texas Hold'em with you online, right? And I lost to you so many times. And I also remember that eventually Facebook slowly ventured into something monetizing by selling you some badges. Like you can
That's
buy the
right,
flower, you can buy the clothes, and then you give it to your friends. And it was so dumb, right? When you are in uni years, when you were college, you would just want to buy something to please your friend, and it costs about a couple of US dollar to buy all this kind of badges, and that was the first time that I saw how Facebook monetized from its database. But right now, Facebook has become a very huge, would have evolved so much that they no longer want your $1 or $2 things. They want to take, you know, 5 or 6 figure from you for advertising. So when we talk about advertising right now, it's something that we cannot leave Facebook alone. But having said that, Facebook marketing costs have eventually gone up so much compared to the last time. Like 4 years ago when we met the last time, and I talked to you, you know, per leads is like 5 or 6 ringgit. I was complaining about that, and
That's right.
today, per leads
Yeah.
is like at least 30 to 40 ringgit, and sometimes it can go even higher for specific leads that you want to generate. So, is there any other alternative ways to reduce the Facebook cost, or otherwise, any alternative way to do advertisement?
That's a very good question, Vicky. So we think that we're qualified to talk about this because we are also Facebook partners, agency partner, and we have access to some of the tools that they provide because
Wow.
we represent a lot of companies, right? So
Okay.
they actually encourage us to like learn more and find out how to get the best ROI for all the things that they want to do. Things like brand uplift, things like conversion, things like understanding your target customers or profile. You know, when people visit your website or people visit your Facebook page or even Instagram or whichever platform that they are now consist of. I mean, you know, right? Facebook has eventually acquired Instagram, WhatsApp,
Correct.
Oculus Rift, like a VR, VR like a hardware, and all these ecosystem is how they make you to spend more money. So I would actually protect them a little bit by saying that yes, last time because you had only Facebook, so you pay that much. But now you are not only able to advertise on Facebook, but you're advertising on Instagram, you're advertising on a lot of media sites that can put Facebook's advertisement in it. So they created a very huge publishing ecosystem that really nobody else can fight right now.
Right.
So they're smart, right? They actually track you from the day you wake up until the day you sleep. Because you're going to use multiple devices across your mobile, your desktop, and don't forget all your wearable tech, isn't it? You have a smartwatch. You have devices that is hooked to the cloud. So all these things, if it belongs to Facebook ecosystem, they are able to then provide you an actual behavior data of not just one, but many people, and they can group them into very smart-based AIs, kind of like a clever sorting way that gives you the correct audience that you want to get you the results that you want, that you actually ask for. So
Perfect.
I think in that sense, that's what they have done very well. So I guess the question comes like, how do we reduce it? Now, a lot of people
correct.
don't understand that there are a lot of tools out there. Some of these tools, unfortunately, is not made available to smaller, companies that can only afford a little bit. But I must say that even the small companies can still afford to pay ads. That's one thing. Not all platforms can do this. Sometimes they require a minimum amount, but Facebook allows you even 1 or 10, 5 USD to even start off. But what's really important is when you spend more money, how do you reduce that cost per result? So that's where all these tools come in, and you can either look for all these tools that are made available by third party and find out how to use it that can help you to decrease your cost per lead or cost per results. And you know you use it, but that will require a lot of understanding and subject matter expert on your side. So
Correct.
can you afford that kind of people, or can the people start to learn all these things? So we are seeing now a big trend, right? People are learning Facebook.
Yes.
We have all these courses, or you can also work with agencies. There are a lot of different agencies around. Not all are like mine, where we are already on the level of these MNC brands. There are a lot of upcoming agencies that hopefully, they learn all these Facebook techniques, and they can help you to reduce the cost per result also. But I mean, it's all about expertise and the knowledge. If you put in enough effort, you can do it also.
Okay, when you talk about Facebook partner, right? What does it make you become a Facebook partner? What is so different from your agency and other agencies that you actually become their Facebook partner? I know that Facebook, more often than not, they actually send us some emails and wanted to call us to train us. to become more efficient in advertising, so that they also ask us to invest more money into advertisement. But what is the difference that makes you become their agent?
Okay, so that's where I was talking about like some of the functionalities that
Mm,
not everybody can have. So if they allow all these functionalities to anyone, what happens here is that a lot of education need to be done. You see, so a lot of people will ask them a lot of questions. Hey, how to do this? How to do that? But unfortunately, many people don't want to work so hard. So so it's really the truth. So when they, how do you qualify for such thing? Firstly, you got to spend enough dollars lah. Of course, every business is also need to make money. And a lot of people say, oh, Facebook is taking our money and all these things. But the fact of the matter is, before this, you used to pay magazines and
correct.
newspapers, and you pay a lot of money for a matrix
Definitely.
that you don't even know whether it's true or not. We call this probability matrix. But when you come to a proper media, not just Facebook, but all the digital media, Google Analytics and so on and so forth, you're talking about accurate matrix. You're talking about matrix that you can count, and where you create new form of higher level metrics like engagement rate, which is the engagement over reach, or average views per post, which is the number of views divided by like total number of posts. So these results give you better understanding of what you can do